Hallo, ihr wunderbaren Menschen in meinem Internet drinne. Herzlich willkommen zu ein bisschen Cozy Murder Mystery am Sonntagabend mit Detective Grimoire. Was sagt das Quote-Orakel? Was sagt der Chat? Wir haben nicht genug Glühbirnchen. Birnchen. Dingens. Wie heißen die denn jetzt? Glühwürmchen. Ja, das passt zu meiner mentalen Kapazität heute. Hi everyone. Wir haben, mit wir meine ich Lukas und mich, selber detektiviert, indem wir überlegt haben, was denn wir heute bitte streamen wollen. Das war schwierig. Ich habe mich sehr gefühlt wie jemand, der vor einer vollen Vorratskammer / vollem Kleiderschrank steht und nichts zu essen / zu trinken hat. Nichts zum Anziehen / essen. Seht ihr? Gehirn aus heute. Und dann hatten wir eigentlich fast gefunden. Und dann kam Lukas mit diesem Spiel um die Ecke und dann habe ich das schnell noch aus dem Sale weggesnatcht. Und jetzt sind wir hier. Wäre bei Dragon Age nicht traurig gewesen? Ja, same, auch, aber das war jetzt eigentlich gar nicht dran. Und ich will ja auch mal wieder den Leuten was zum Gucken sehen. Was rede ich denn? Was sind Worte? Ich wollte auch mal wieder den Leuten was zu gucken geben, die bei Inquisition aus unterschiedlichen Gründen nicht zugucken wollen oder können. Es wurde wieder viel investiert für uns. Ja, 1,37 €. Den Leuten was zum Gucken sehen. Ja, der nächste Quote-Ad ist am Start auf jeden Fall. Können kurz alle raus und mal reinkommen. Besser ist das. Leute, ich hatte einen schönen Tag heute. Ich war very gay auf dem Mordstraßenfest, aber es war auch ein bisschen cheap. Also die Stände und so, die da waren, es gab ganz viel AI-Slop, furchtbar. Und dann will ich halt gar nichts da kaufen. Let's be real. Aber der Dude mit den Unicorns, die ich immer fotografiere. Es war ein Stand mit den Unicorn-Items und ich habe 2 Buttons gekauft. Ich hätte noch viel mehr da kaufen können, aber ich wollte nicht so viel Geld ausgeben. Ja. Das war gut. Der Rest war okay. Also es war halt schön, queere Lebensrealitäten zu sehen, so viele andere queere Menschen, ganz viele Puppy-Players. Es war so cute. Beim Quälgeist e.V. Stand, also beim King-Stand, war ein riesen so Hundebett und da lagen einfach 2 Puppy-Player kuschelnd, schlafend in diesem Hundebett. Ich bin von Niedlichkeit bisschen habe ich Sterbi gemacht. Das war sehr schön. Der AI-Slop nicht so sehr. Und dass es an Essen fast nur Fleischstände gab. Aber dann wären wir wieder bei der grillenden Grille aus dem Chat gerade. Wir spielen einen Detektiv. So viel weiß ich von diesem Spiel. Und ich glaube, irgendwer wurde umgebracht. Das ist in etwa der Wissensstand, mit dem wir da reingehen. Reicht aber eigentlich auch, würde ich sagen. Und wir gucken einfach mal. Ich drücke mal auf Play. Wir schauen, was passiert. Ah ja, select your save file. Es spielt in einem Schwomp. Ja, genau. Es ist schwompig auf jeden Fall. Ich dachte, das war Absicht, Lukas. Ein Schwomp, ja. Das Vegan Fantasy Fair würde dir gefallen, ohne dich ins Saarland zu locken? Ja, das würde mir bestimmt gefallen, wenn es nicht im Saarland wäre. Das ist halt sehr weit weg. Wir tappen to create a new save file. Was? The beginning. Challenges 0 von 7, 0%. Sure. Headphones strongly recommended. Sound is important. You will need sound to properly experience this game. Okay. Headphones Gott. Das war laut. Ich hatte extra alles runtergeregelt. Ich hoffe, es geht jetzt.
"2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp.
Oh no.
A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marsh.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here? I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in this swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
We've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Ich liebe es, wie er da mit seiner Tasse sitzt. Dass das Spiel starten muss ohne Soundeinstellung, das hat es nicht mal. Ich habe die vorher schon eingestellt. Dann habe ich festgestellt, wenn ich das Spiel zwischendurch schließe, ist alles wieder gone. Dann musste ich es nochmal neu einstellen. Und dann hat es einen gerade trotzdem total weggedrümmelt. Und ich finde es immer ein bisschen anstrengend, wenn die Intro-Musik so viel krass lauter ist als alles andere in diesem Spiel. Aber gut, ich hoffe, wir haben das geregelt. So, Police File. Boggos Bog. Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people who were present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Das sind die Stab Wounds, apparently, oder Scratches. Hier sind 3 clawed Footsies. Oh, look at him, I love him. Can I adopt him, please? I want 10. Liebe, wie cozy Officer James mit dem Blanket da sitzt, ist ein Mut auf jeden Fall. He's just a little guy. How can he be a suspect? He could never do anything wrong. Ich liebe, dass mich das hier so ein bisschen an das Recycle-Logo erinnert. Kennt ihr noch?
Remington, he was in charge of this tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Ominous. A swamp full of secrets. Das Can I Pet the Dog habe ich gestern bei Lilly gebracht. Sie hat es nicht gekannt. Ich glaube, Lilly kennt so Meme-Sounds nicht so oft. Aber, well, now she knows. Start.
Your case file is in the top right.
Okay.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here.
Okay.
When you've collected some, of course.
Of course.
I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Ach, deshalb hat er sich einfach Tee und Cozy Blanket mitgebracht. Gut, was sind das hier für Little Guys? Also das, was ich jetzt gerade verdecke, ist der Progress, der steht bei 1%. Und dann seht ihr gerade noch 0 von 7. Und mehr verdeckt meine Kamera nicht, so that works. Wir haben hier irgendwas mit Interesting Notes. Boggy, look at him. Wir haben die Police File, das sind unsere Notes. Ach, Notes and Suspects, ja, sure. Swamp Dog. Okay.
A simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight.
Ich bin so froh, dass ich nicht alles vorlesen muss, wie sonst immer.
A simple wooden...
Ja, aber wie bewege ich mich denn?
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right.
Er hat meine Gedanken gelesen.
Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Sure, let's do that. That was a challenge. Walk mode. Oh, wer bist du denn? Hallo.
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
You know that weird girl from the fairground? I remember you, but I've been trying to forget. Wow. I've never seen you before. Ich weiß nix. I've never seen you before. Da kannst du theoretisch auch die ganzen Prozentanzeigen ausblenden. Oh, das müssen wir gleich nochmal machen.
I've never seen you before.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow. If it wouldn't even wait for you.
Wow.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and behave.
You'll get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature.
But you
Nope.
do.
He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared.
She was flamboyant and also amazing. Sidebar. Ist das das? Oh. Well, let's go naked. Bareback wollte ich eigentlich sagen. Hi Ella. Okay,
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento.
sure.
The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they... fighting?
Bareback Mysteries, Nude Investigations. So würde das heißen, wenn ich ein Detektivbüro hätte.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here.
Das ist wieder so ein Spiel wie bei Night of the White Rabbit, wo ich
Don't
einfach
forget
alles...
to use walk mode to move around.
Ja, wo ich alles anklicke, bis das Spiel genervt von mir ist.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. The
Mushrooms.
fence that seems to surround this entire area.
Nee, ich habe Mushrooms gesagt.
The fence that seems to...
Frech. Okay, wir gehen mal.
Just my luck, the gate's closed.
Natürlich.
Looks like I can move these metal latches around.
Erstes Rätsel.
I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
Oh, sowas nehme ich. Okay. Tada!
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office. This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking.
Oh no, not thinking.
Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion.
Wenn das im echten Leben mal funktionieren würde.
Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
Okay, let's try. Boggy's Bog, the tourist attraction, is far too remote for... something to make any money. Ah, ich muss hier was reinpacken? Okay, das funktioniert so schon mal nicht. The murder is far too remote for... Why am I just... What is with my boat? Like... Ah, ich kann es aber auch andersrum machen. Okay. My beard is way too big for that little girl to be so smart. just to be annoyingly wrong for a second.
My beard is way too big for that little girl to be so smart. I'm losing my mind here.
Okay, nochmal vernünftig. The swamp is way too... far too remote for... the tourist attraction to make any money.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
Can I do more thinky thoughts? Oder geht es nur immer mal wieder? Kommt von selbst auf. Alles klar. Wir gehen mal erst ins Museum.
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear. Note to self, don't fall in.
Important.
Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off food.
Da gucken mich manchmal so Augen an.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Wir müssen auf die Augen noch kommen.
There's a hollow part of...
Okay, er reagiert nicht drauf. Wir gehen mal zum Museum. Oh, well, picturesque. Protest.
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there. A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore. I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else. I think Officer James said it was to the west. Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait. Looks like this path...
Yeah.
Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one. This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down. That's the path that leads back past the protest and towards the crossroads. There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
Then I want to go there. Aha! Dieser geile Chalk-Outliner hier. Okay.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Das ist die Map, generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance. When I'm exploring the swamp, I can access my map from the map button. Okay, das kennen wir ja alles schon. Das ist jetzt nicht neu. Text ist auch gleich geblieben.
The strange footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I should take a closer look. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
Aha! Ich sehe da doch was.
A strange pair of green flippers, badly hidden in the reeds outside the office.
Das war ein Delfin? Cute.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door and back down into those reeds by the water.
Ja, aber das sind auch reguläre Footprints, oder sind das jetzt meine?
There are bizarre...
Okay.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Aha.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on. I don't like it here. I can't...
Ja. Na gut, dann gehen wir erstmal wieder zurück. Excuse you.
Some suspects. Let's get this investigation started.
Kamerateam, wer bist denn du? Für ein theatrical drama person.
All right, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
Wow.
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best. First name, what's the first name? It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
What should I talk about?
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Mysterious.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer? You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
But why did he want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
Ja. Der Fall ist klar. Oberst von Gato mit dem Kerzenständer? Ja.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Ja, das ist irgendwie unsinnig. Okay. Oh my god.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
Oh no.
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Vanderpeer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
Erinnert mich an den Theater Vampire aus Vampire Therapist. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions. That is a very talented beard you've got, at least. I heard your work was going downhill lately. Wow. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
That's great. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
A ghost. Why a ghost and why is so cute? My eyebrows. Vincent Vanderpeer. Okay, Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp.
Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
Challenge unlocked. Wasn't given permission to film in the swamp. The challenge topic will now be available when talking to Vincent. Find the truth. Ooh, nice.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Edmund Keen reincarnated, aber wirklich. Jetzt weiß ich natürlich nicht, was davon stimmt. Ich würde einfach mal sagen, has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened.
Money.
Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
Cute. Money.
Right. That's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Huh. Okay.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working, very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Was?
Bobby Burrow, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself.
Suspicious.
I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Hat der Kameramann nicht gesagt, dass er seine Kamera nie aus der Hand gibt? Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by Vincent Van de Peer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. Whoa! Da hat er den Curtain gerippt. Da ist er hingefallen.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
This is the way.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work.
A little hobby.
But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Current working theory, sie haben versucht, Boggy als Creature für den Film zu faken. Dafür hat sich jemand verkleidet. Der Remington hat sich erschreckt, ist gestürzt und war tot. So, also, Bobby Burr lied to me because my clues. Schade, dass ich ihn nicht doppelt nehmen kann. Was nowhere to be found, also das ist ja eigentlich... Also er war nowhere to be found, sagt Vincent Van de Peer. Andersrum. Vincent Van de Peer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night, weil das ist nicht das, was er uns gesagt hat.
Vincent Van de Peer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burl doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Okay. Ich frage ihn auch noch mal kurz nach den Schuhen.
If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper
Wow, fuck
will
you.
suffice, thank you.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
Stimmt, er hätte gesagt most of the time. You left it with Vanderpeer and he used it instead.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
He said you had a hobby.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here.
Oh.
I left my video camera, yes. But I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Fair.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet.
Wow.
I only took it last night.
Danke für nichts.
Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
That is not how that works. Out in the swamp.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Rage-baiting photographer, aber wirklich. A blurry photograph taken by Bobby Bell shortly before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
The famous director, and my friend.
Okay. Wir gehen erstmal weiter, I think. Stop swamping the swamp! Who are you? Mr. Bearded person.
Oh? You've arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
I always arrive at a bad time. It's what I do. I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose. Because you'd bounce if I threw you at a wall? What the fuck? Because you're a good swimmer? What? Let's go with a sense of purpose.
Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose?
What? No. Because I always come back.
Wow.
Again and again, until my job is done.
What is your job?
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
What does that mean? Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Well, I thought it was...
Not thought. Felt.
I felt... well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly,
Thank you.
Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
You
Well,
go.
okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Unlike you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
You come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting a tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat.
Oh, wow.
Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects make noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
No thanks, my friend.
Wow.
I'm afraid I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person.
Well, I tried.
The murder victim.
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
Gehen wir mal zum Kaffee. Ich hätte... Oh, warte mal. Ich gehe nochmal zurück.
It's a fork.
Ja. Ich gehe nochmal zurück zum Protest. Ich will ihn kurz noch nach dem Kameramann fragen, ob er mir erzählt, dass er den im Café gesehen hat.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Schade. Na gut, I tried. Also inside the detective, yes. Oh, hey. Hello. Who is this? Hello.
Hey,
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
you weren't here yesterday.
Did you miss me? Oh wow, we're not flirting with this person. I was in my office yesterday.
I know. I was in my office yesterday.
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, that was your hat I saw blowing through here.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day. It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted.
Your Honor, I love them. Yes.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a...
I only started working here this
Yeah.
It's temporary.
When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening. Same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway. I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
You left them here? By the gift shop?
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
Okay, die sind Teil des Fotos. Safe.
Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
I got magic pockets.
This was taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection? Oh, yeah, of course. A reflection in the water.
Is it the little girl?
I really don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
Besser ist
There
das.
might be something I can ask Echo about.
Who the hell is Harper? Spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
Okay.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Cute, I want it.
Bonky dolls, bonky toys, bonky postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad.
Im Monsterbild sehe ich Leggings, ja, das meinte ich. Das zusammen mit den Schuhen ist das schon das halbe Kostüm.
It's a map of the swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though.
Und die Beine sind gar nicht so lang, wie wir dachten, weil das die Hälfte der Beine eine Reflexion ist.
It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know? Bonky doll. What on earth? This thing doesn't seem to belong here at all.
Aha!
It's some kind of roughly made costume head, I think. There's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside. 2 clues for the price of 1, I guess.
Fauli! Liebe geht raus. Danke für die Follow. Okay, das heißt, wir haben schon die Füße, wir haben die Leggings und wir haben den Hut von diesem Kostüm gefunden. Let's go. Does it look like official merchandise? No, it does not. So. Ich gehe erstmal direkt wieder zurück, ehrlich gesagt. Und rede mit dem Protest Person Dude. Challenge!
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask...
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
Poor you.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Wow.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
He's jerking off. I don't know.
Notebook time.
I have a silly nickname. Oh no, is he sad? Is he... Has... Oh, Because of the weather? Because I doubt it's because of a ghost. Dass man sich vor seinen Steuern versteckt, kann ich zwar auch sehr verstehen, aber... Afraid of Boggy? But is he though? Er will ihn ja beschützen. I have a silly nickname. Haunted by his past. Is that the ghost? Ich weiß gar nicht, warum dieser Ghost überhaupt in meinen Clues auftaucht. I have a silly nickname. Ist das tatsächlich Teil des Clues? Ich overthinke schon wieder alles. Oder hat er das nur geschrieben, weil er sich witzig findet? Wenn es der Regen wäre, dann hätte doch die Verkäuferin bestimmt gesagt, das ergibt total Sinn, weil dass er im Zelt ist, weil es regnet. Let's try him.
You've been in your tent, hiding from Boggy.
Why not?
Why not? I don't trust you. Okay, wir gehen zurück Richtung... Warte mal, halt, stopp. Ich muss gerade mal
It's a fork.
Ja. Was war das hier nochmal auf dem Boden?
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground.
Flower Petals. Wir gehen nochmal Richtung Café. Weil wir hier noch gar nicht am Giftshop vorbeigegangen sind. Why not ist keine befriedigende Antwort? So nämlich. Ah, jetzt haben wir auch die Café-Person. Nee, ich wollte nicht gehen. Ich wollte hier draufklicken.
Predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside. The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Orange shoes. More orange shoes. Aha! Costume Planning. Oh. Das war zu viel geklickt. These look like designs for a Boggy costume. What's going on around here? Ich habe immer mehr das Gefühl, dass meine Theorie von ganz zu Beginn einfach stimmt. Dann fehlt uns aber noch der Mittelteil und die Hände. Wir haben den Kopf, wir haben die Füße und wir haben die Hose.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what... Bill's black and white photo is showing me.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph. I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here. And I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer.
Big brain
I'll
energy.
ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
Chapter 2, Deadly Disguise. Wir haben noch gar nicht mit einem geredet. Was geht hier ab? Wie lange dauert das Game eigentlich? Ich hatte irgendwas von 1,5 Stunden gesehen, glaube ich. 1,5 bis 2. Ich bin idealerweise beim letzten Sehen eingeschlafen, bevor es aufgelöst wurde und weiß es daher nicht. Perfekt. Oh,
I
she's back.
have something for you.
Oh,
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
oh, a key.
What key?
I don't know.
I don't
You
know.
could try it on any door you like.
I have a door in
Although,
mind.
I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Aha. Okay, aber erstmal hier
A
angucken.
shipwreck? In a swamp? Does that make any sense?
No.
And why is there a cafe growing out of the side?
Das ist wie hier in der Nähe eine alte Tram, die zu einem Café gebaut wurde.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship, I think. Never really learned much about ships. There's a wooden path built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees. Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous.
Everything about this swamp looks dangerous.
Grass, trees, nothing unusual. Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
Na gut.
Ah, yes. I
There's
heard
Evan.
they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find this
What?
swamp to be your greatest challenge.
Will I? In Frankfurt ist ein U-Bahn-Wagen ein U-Bahn-Eingang. Das ist natürlich auch geil. U-Bahnception. I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations,
Oh?
for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
Deep. What should I talk about? Erstmal his job.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day.
Oh, no.
A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like... Well, I'll try some. Later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday?
Green powder.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. Harper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
Ob ihn niemand vergiften wollte? Möglich, aber vielleicht wollte er auch einfach nur Haluzis kriegen, damit er das Monster glaubt. Oder er sollte das Monster nicht sehen, who knows? Da bin ich mir noch nicht ganz sicher.
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
The green goo. Ugh, ekliges Geräusch.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
Maybe someone broke into the storeroom. Das weiß ich jetzt halt natürlich noch nicht. Ich habe mir den Storeroom noch nicht angeguckt.
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
Mysterious. So, jetzt will ich wissen, ob er mir was zu dem Kameramann sagt.
I don't know very much about them.
Er hätte ja hier gestern Essen kommen sollen. Warum habe ich eigentlich keine Karte zum Little Girl?
You have a lot of suspects on that list.
Yes, correct.
It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently. Which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat. Nothing of real importance.
Nachtigall, ich höre dir trapsen.
I don't know what to say. You're prime suspect, am I correct?
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which one? The cartoon character or the real creature?
Exactly. You're going to ask me about what I was doing last night?
Yes.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening. I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Na, da wäre
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
Fair point.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
But I was gonna do.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Interesting. Ich liebe das, dass er die ganze Zeit sein Messer in der Hand hält. Somewhat threateningly. Okay, wir gehen mal zurück. Wir haben... Ah, warte. Halt, stopp. Ich konnte noch in die andere Richtung weitergehen. Wo sind wir denn jetzt gelandet?
Someone please tell me why there's a house here.
Gute Frage.
Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home. I wouldn't be using this old rope bridge if I had a choice. I've seen the movies. I know what happens. Someone please tell... Well...
Okay.
The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
No, that's not it. That's also not it. Warte mal. Ich muss da unten hinkommen eigentlich nur, ne? Ich muss ja gar nicht alle. Achso, warte, die sitzen. Das sitzt nicht richtig, weil das hier den. Das ist prozentsichtig richtig? Weird, okay. Müssen die nicht overlappen? Okay, hier bewegt sich schon mal gar nichts. So. I am confused. Also, aber wenn ich das hier reinsetze, dann dreht das ist ja auch falsch hier. Aber wenn ich das mache, dann reacht das überhaupt nicht. Am I overthinking? Wird das einfach nur komisch dargestellt? Das passt doch da nirgendwo hin. Wenn es danach geht. Weil das trifft sich ja gar nicht, ja. I might be overthinking. Und wenn ich hier einfach so ein kleines hinsetze, dann passiert ja nichts. Und die sich ja gar nicht, die treffen sich ja gar nicht. Das kann ja schon mal nicht sein. Das heißt, ich brauche ja eigentlich was Großes. Ah ja, gut, das dreht sich trotzdem. Good to know. Das dreht sich dann auch. Und dann dreht es sich aber nicht mehr. Okay. Was ist, wenn ich das hier oben reinsetze? There we go. Will er jetzt einfach noch das letzte auch noch haben aus Protest? Nee. Ist doch offen. Hä? Ist doch... Ist noch nicht ganz genug offen. Hä? Warum dreht es sich hier nicht weiter? Einfach öffnen auf Back geht nicht? Müssen wir mal gucken. Also ich kann halt nur bis so...
Someone please.
Nee.
Well, the latch is seems like once the
Wow, jetzt ist alles wieder weg. Okay, also ich hatte einen hier.
Perfect. I am amazing.
Was ist denn jetzt anders als vorher? Egal. Hallo, wer bist du denn? Warum hast du Blatt als Haare?
You just walked straight into my house,
That's a
did
fake
you?
creature. I am paid to walk into people's houses.
I'm a detective. I'm paid to walk into people's houses.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention,
Wildes Dekolleté auch.
but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you. What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone.
Clearly a witch.
Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area.
Ja.
I've learned many things from them.
What about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set. But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry.
Page from Weybridge's Book of Pressed Flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else. Here, black leggings.
Let's see.
Liquid sample collected from black leggings.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
Oh, into the cauldron, sorry.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients. That's not... Come on, Grimoire, you're good at...
Hä? Als ob blau und gelb nicht grün macht. Achso, ich muss das zusammen reinmachen, oder was?
That's not
What?
right. Come on.
Kommt da nicht rot bei raus? Doch.
That's not...
Ja. Hä? Aber grün, gelb und blau ist doch grün. Oder habe ich jetzt komplett Hirnverwirrung? Blau? Gelb. Hä? Das habe ich doch gerade schon gemacht. I don't get it.
Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Okay, das machen wir direkt nochmal. Da war das Game Buggy, ich glaube auch. Also beim ersten Mal war es falsch quasi, weil ich sie nicht zusammen reingemacht habe, probably. Und beim zweiten Mal hat es so getan, als hätte ich gelb und rot gemischt. Vielleicht habe ich mir auch verklickt, minimal oder so. I don't
Let's
know.
see. First thing we do, then tap.
Ja. Well, that's
And
also
now we just have to... Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists. I'll write it down in my... that looks pretty similar to last time.
Yeah.
I found these designs for a boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
Absolut.
No, but that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
Interesting.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
You should ask someone else.
Okay, sie sagt nichts über Boggy.
Show it to someone who doesn't
Yes.
live in a tree.
Okay, sure. Da wird sie auch nichts zu sagen können.
I'm not even sure who that is.
Ja, figured. Okay.
If you bring me something with liquid on.
Ja, okay. Wir können ihr nur Liquid Clues zeigen. Dann gehen wir erstmal wieder. I guess wir gucken uns noch
There's a
das
whole
an.
load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore. This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain.
He looks happy though.
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading. Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually. I'm indoors. What a treat. There's a book on the table. I think it's a book about flowers. How fascinating. I must take some time to read it.
Ich muss jetzt mal in meine Notes gucken bei den Clues, weil ich wissen will, was jetzt eigentlich bei der Hose steht. Da. Covered in the same liquid slime as the fireplace poker. Excuse me, which fireplace poker? Das Spiel ist ein bisschen weird, weil es uns Clues gibt von Sachen, mit denen wir noch gar nicht interagiert haben. Okay, wir gehen mal. Oh, we found the little girl.
Aha! The great detective returns. Did you run out of ideas?
Oh.
Need a little push in the right direction?
Du verweigerst dich etwas dem roten Faden entziehens? Never. Möchtest du etwa andeuten, dass ich dein Spiel nicht in der richtigen Reihenfolge mache, weil ich einfach dahin gehe, wo mein ADHD-Brain mich gerade hinführt? Das wäre ja ganz neu.
I'm getting a new idea. It involves ignoring you.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in the dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone again. Hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand. This staircase is a tree. And this tree is a staircase.
Sie hat uns ja die Schlüssel gegeben, wir hätten dann einfach mal zum Büro gehen sollen, aber ich war ja noch nicht in den Ecken, wo ich gerade unterwegs war, deswegen habe ich das bisher
And this
ignoriert.
place is so weird. The water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it.
Aha.
Not bad. The rock path leading back towards the museum. It's like a little forest back here.
If straight doesn't solve the problem, did you try gay? Every day.
Someone please tell me what... Well, the lights are on.
Okay, warte mal, das ist jetzt aber der gleiche. Das heißt, von hier aus geht es nicht wirklich... Ach doch, von da bin ich gekommen. Das ist irritating. Ja, okay. Nun, wir sind endlich beim Museum angekommen.
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
Da, wo ich ganz am Anfang hin wollte und nie angekommen bin.
It's a stepping stone path that goes past the museum and into the woods. So glad I'm wearing my best shoes today.
Ja, das ist auch nicht so klug, wenn du in den Swamp gehst. Ah, hier sind die Blumen.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers. That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
Es ist sogar mit Boggy hier oben.
That museum is quite a nice... Which is...
Ja, Okay, wir gehen mal rein.
The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Okay.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Oh, we found a note.
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs. Something seems out of place.
too many. Die gehören hier nicht hin.
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. Looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Wir haben die Handschuhe gefunden. According to historical sketches, the skin would have had a number of spots and patterns similar to that of a toad or frog. 3 prominent sharp claws, supposedly the primary weapon of the boggy swamp monster. Some early sketches even showed a small thumb. Gloves from a homemade boggy costume found hidden among the sculptures in the museum does not have any claws, covered in a strange liquid slime. Das wird wohl der gleiche sein.
I'd better take a look at this.
Even Boggy can give you a thumb up. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He's so cute.
This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy.
Lord of the Rings quote, only a small part is played in great deeds by any hero. Das ist so passend zu diesem Spiel.
It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
A journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing. Contains notes and sketches on the appearance of the swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Oh, bless. Another story from Boggy's Bog, recorded by Swamp Sound, Swamp Studios.
This is a really cramped museum. Just one room. Not worth the admission price. Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago. It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp.
So,
let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
you're incorrect, Detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat, my sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
No. Wisst ihr noch, in Night of the White Rabbit, dieses annoying kid, dieses annoying rich kid? That's what happened to him. I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook.
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook.
Folder would fold beneath Laura's look? Yes.
So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here...
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
That's not how that works.
So, you're visiting the museum. For fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Oh, that's all.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
No joke, ich liebe seine ausfahrbare Aktentasche. Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere. Tentacle.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah. Were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just
Lockpick, you
admitted to
say?
breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
Then what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
Well, he did.
I found these designs for a boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
I think that he's the murderer simply on the grounds that I don't like him.
Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet...
Ja gut, das hat man schon.
It's his greatest secret. Oh, yes, I know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature. I explained to him what the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious. You should give it a try sometime.
Das heißt also, dass Echo sowohl gefragt hat, wer welches Essen isst, als auch sich hat erzählen lassen, wie Boggy aussieht.
If I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already. You're wasting your precious time, Detective.
Ja, worth a try. Okay. Wir gehen erstmal wieder. Ich möchte mit Echo wieder reden. Ich möchte vor allen Dingen einmal vorher ins Office gucken. Nee, die Mission wollte ich nicht. Das ist manchmal ein bisschen difficult. Ich gehe erstmal kurz hier hoch. Weil ich ja jetzt da reingucken kann.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped.
Why not?
This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
Oh no, it's a perspective thing. Okay, das war einfacher als gedacht. What the fuck ist dieses Office? This is now suddenly a horror game. Why is this so creepy?
Hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing.
Ist das eine Katze? Are you kidding me?
It's a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs. I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
Indeed. A fireplace poker hidden in Remington's office. It has 3 small prongs on the end. There's a small amount of dried blood on the tips of the prongs, covered in a strange liquid slime. The 3 prongs match up with Remington's wound. Could this be the murder weapon?
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window. This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore. I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there. I'm gonna stop looking at it now.
Fair.
Something happened here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window. This is the creepiest office I've ever been in. Ever. Photos and paintings line the wall above the fireplace, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces on the floor underneath it?
Puzzle time.
This photo is ripped,
Yes.
but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret.
Okay, also das geht schon mal hier hin. Du bist so ein Eckstück. Du bist ein Eckstück. Da fehlt was zwischen. Du gehst hier hin. Du gehst hier hin. Ja. Why isn't that? What's wrong? Besser geht's nicht? Wieso? Ah, jetzt. Weird.
This photograph, and it's a young Remington, and then some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles. Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
First Order of Cryptozoological Hunters, Headquarters, 1963. A group photo of a hunting club. A younger Remington stands among friends. They are all holding rifles. Mysterious. The plot is thickening. Look at him though. Okay.
Have I uncovered a secret in here?
Remingtons Desk habe ich mir noch gar nicht angeguckt. Das finde ich ein bisschen weird, dass das zu Teilen kommt mit Inhalten hier, die ich noch gar nicht encountered habe. Okay. The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society.
The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Chapter 3. Richard Remington's Real Reasons.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed. An ink bottle was spilled onto his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose.
Sure.
Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings. It's a letter Remington was writing before something caused him to spill his ink bottle. My dear fellow, I received your note 2 weeks ago, but have only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter. I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close, all due to the simple realization, the rest is obscured. What a tease.
Frech. Look how angry he looks here.
Vincent Vanderpeer's business card. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. Vincent Van...
Yeah.
There's a map of the swamp lying on the desk. It's been annotated in a few places. It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF. And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea.
Mystery for tomorrow. Read the letters on Remingtons desk. Ist das
It's
eine Ankündigung für den nächsten Teil?
It's some the whole. There's a map. It's
Yeah.
It's a letter. My iris, but I've
Ja. Okay.
There's a map of the swamp. It's been.
Okay, ich kann hier nicht noch mehr wegräumen, sobald ich was anklicke, ist hier sofort irgendwas los. Ich kenne nur Teil 1 und 3. Ah, okay. Okay, muss ich mir hier noch irgendwas angucken?
This is the creepiest off.
Okay.
These animals. They're all... They're not... I don't recognize any of them.
Alles mystical. Was ist das da hinten überhaupt?
No way. No way. Is this... a werewolf? These animals. I don't...
Okay, hier geht's aber nicht noch irgendwo hin.
This is the creep...
Ja.
Hunting memorabilia. It would be...
Die Schubladen kann ich auch nicht aufmachen. Okay, let's go. Ich will sie jetzt eigentlich schon mal konfronten zu dem Kostüm.
I found these designs for a costume. A boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
Gardine oder Gun Rack können wir nicht anklicken, oder? Ich habe die Gun auf dem Boden angeklickt, aber ich kann gleich mal zurücklaufen.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times.
A few times?
Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know. I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Fair point. Die Gardine hatte ich gar nicht angeklickt, weil wir die von außen schon angeklickt hatten, aber das ist natürlich eine gute Idee, auch die von innen mal anzuklicken. Jetzt habe ich mich gerade verklickt, also reden wir erstmal kurz mit ihm.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A boggy costume.
It's Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years.
Hat er
I've got some
Cosplay
comics
gemacht?
in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very observant person.
Weil du es selber anhattest?
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
Okay. Was macht sie denn jetzt hier? Und warum bin ich überhaupt hier gelandet? Ich wollte hier nicht sein.
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Was?
Ooh, the murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
Well, no.
I've always known who the murderer was, and it's not Boggy.
I've always known who the murderer was, and it's not Boggy.
So, he won't get in trouble? You won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says, thank you.
Oh. Who's that little girl? Finish speaking to the little girl achievement. Wieso finde ich denn den Weg nicht mehr zurück zu dem Zu der Hütte. Ich muss hier lang gehen, wa? Ja, und dann hier hoch. Okay. Ich gebe mir die Federn nach, die Süßis. Schlaf gut, Ella. So, da wollte ich nochmal reingehen.
The open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off.
Gut, das hatten wir technically von außen schon gesehen, aber schade nicht auch von innen nochmal.
This is the creepiest office I've ever been in.
Okay, die Gunrack da oben interessiert ihn nicht. Alles klar. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay.
What can you tell me about these designs for a boggy costume?
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
What about your boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
Hast du eigentlich hier die Kreidezeichen angeklickt? Ich bin mir recht sicher, dass ich das gemacht habe, als wir das erste Mal da oben hoch sind.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Business sense.
If you want an autograph, a please.
Ja. Okay. Ich möchte zum Kaffee. Ah, ich kann einfach fast traveln, das ist ja das Beste der Welt.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream. I can tell you that much.
So, hier Foto.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey. It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
Ich will zurück zu der Hexe.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Curtain,
Better
you
off?
say.
With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws.
Ain't that the
of
truth?
any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home here. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's Bog with a gun and start hunting down its main attraction.
Notiz, Männer sind an allem schuld. Oh, everything is green, blue.
Let's see. First, then tap. And now, we just... Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. Is that the same as last time? This was the exact same liquid. Let's see. First, then tap the...
Es wird wieder das gleiche sein. It is still green.
And now... Got it! Now I know what that liquid... I'll write it down. What's going on here? That was definitely the same as the other tests. There's something about that green slime.
My hairstyle, amazing. Have magic are covered in the black legging. The fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime.
The fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
New challenge unlocked. Okay. Gift shop. There.
It's a humble gift shop wagon.
Ich will nicht den Wagen angucken, ich will mit ihr reden.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
You're too fat, what the fuck? They are loose and stretched.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist.
It has been echoed.
Obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their Boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs.
Fair point.
Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, yes, but only if you choose one for me.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Tap and hold on the toy to wind it up. Oh god. A small plastic toy sold at the gift shop has the cartoony appearance of Boggy. Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket of water. I need this, yes.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that? I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You've never seen me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
Fair point.
Making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
Interesting. Is she flirting, asking for me? Who knows? Eigentlich würde ich direkt mit ihm nochmal reden, weil ich das Gefühl habe, dass er halt die Sachen anhat, aber mir fehlt der Prompt dafür.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A boggy costume.
It's boggy!
Ja, das hatten wir schon.
A fan?
Ah, yes, Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
We get on rather well, and we shared a number of views on the way things will run around here.
Hat er von ihm das Lockpick geklaut, maybe?
No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid I have no idea.
You were wearing them.
You're wasting your time with...
Ja. I mean, er wird nicht einfach zusagen, wenn ich... Also er wird nicht einfach irgendwas sagen, wenn ich ihn damit konfrontiere.
Show it to somebody else.
Ja. Okay, ich gehe mal zurück zu den Filmleuten, I guess. Nope. Jetzt kann ich mal nochmal testen.
So...
Ja, das hatte ich angeklickt. Und dann kam das, genau. Okay. Das ergibt eigentlich erst keinen Sinn. Die haben alle noch... Ne, da sind die Challenges unlocked. Wir haben noch eine Challenge zu unlocken bei der Lady und bei Folder. Und gut, mit denen können wir schlecht reden. Dann gehen wir doch mal zu Folder vielleicht zurück.
So,
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
we didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Oh.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Oh. What do you mean it wasn't?
I have no interest in something. So, you found it.
Ah.
I wonder who else knows about it.
Well, that's it?
You're wasting your precious... This person is of no interest to me.
It's like I'm done talking to him. Okay.
There's a hollow part.
Waren das wohl die Augen von Boggy vorhin?
What?
It's like I'm done talking to her. Okay, mit ihr bin ich auf jeden Fall auch durch. Jetzt I'm done talking to him. Done talking to him. Hä, denn so viele Leute sind nicht mehr übrig. Okay, sie ist noch. She's been here a long time. Okay. What else can we show her?
I recognize some of those men. Unfortunately. They've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Oh?
No, thank you. They're samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And one of them only grows around the museum.
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. I'm supposed to look to the past, right?
Richard Remington founded Boggy's Bog when... The swamp creature was discovered by the explorer 60 years ago. Aber hat er hat ja nicht vor 60 Jahren schon den Dingens Andersrum. She was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers. Right?
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Ah, Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
Is the weird girl her child?
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found me today, when you barged into my house. Remember?
Don't anger the bog witch. You were living in the swamp when the explorer visited 60 years ago.
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal. Or what, that I stole it?
I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here, with me.
Is it a love letter?
You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then I'll show it to you.
Is this you? He drew you into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would manage without it.
Aww.
I think there's something on the back. What's this? Footprints.
The lost page ripped out of the explorer's journal, given to Weybridge by the explorer 60 years ago, features a drawing of Lady Weybridge at 20 years old. Also features drawings of Boggy's feet and footprint. He has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. This page proves the footprints found outside the office were not made by the real Boggy. Interesting, more like dinosaur claws. Ah. Ich gehe zurück ins Museum und rede mit dem Dude.
So,
Rawr.
Rar. Dinosaur, you say? Yes.
is that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Did Fuller say he lost something? Ja, stimmt, his lockpicking thingy. Aber wie soll ich ihn darauf ansprechen, wenn ich das nicht habe? Hätte ich das irgendwo finden müssen? Mir fehlen ja noch 2 Sachen hier. Ich gehe mal zum Café zurück, weil das muss ja dann beim Café gewesen sein. Somewhere.
There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here. I think it's part of the cafe.
Ja, aber ich kann da nicht hingehen, right? Nee.
Grass. Predictably, the glamorous.
Ist hier noch mehr drin? Nee. Wo könnte denn das Lockpick versteckt sein?
A shipwreck? And what?
Ja, hier wird es wohl nicht sein. Ich laufe jetzt hier gerade mal durch. Wo ist eigentlich das Zelt von dem Protest-Dude? Ist ja auch die Frage. Ach, das ist da oben.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here. And I'm impressed someone would
Das habe
want
ich überhaupt
to.
nicht angeklickt bisher. Oh, it's a froggy lock.
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Well, but how do I know what the right number is? Was hat er mir über Numbern erzählt?
Oh?
Ich muss meine Notes gucken. Standen nicht Zahlen auf der Visitenkarte? Aber die habe ich hier nicht drin, ne? Nee. Jetzt gucken, ob irgendwo Zahlen auftauchen, die Sinn ergeben. Auch das Lining in dem Headpiece waren die Curtains. Das ergibt ja auch schon mal anders Sinn als ursprünglich gedacht. I mean, das ist ein 4-Digit-Code, aber das wäre schon ein bisschen sehr wild. Da waren auch keine Zahlen bei. Vielleicht mit dem Cartoon. Aber Da müsste ich ihn nochmal nach dem Cartoon fragen, nach dem Ding jetzt fragen wahrscheinlich.
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost. He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
You're so suspicious, my dude.
No thanks, my friend.
Wie kriege ich ihn jetzt dazu, ihn nochmal nach Boggy zu fragen?
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy costume.
It's Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say, I've never seen any...
Das ist es doch irgendwie nicht. Wo war denn... Wir haben doch irgendwo im Museum hängt doch ein Poster, oder nicht? Hier.
It's a poster from the...
Oh, leck mich doch. 34. Ich habe meine lateinischen Zahlen nicht mehr auf dem Kopf. Im Kopf. 1000 something something. I hate Roman numerals, ja. Also das Ende ist 34. C ist 100. M ist eigentlich 1000. Aber dann wäre es ja... Das verstehe ich nicht. Oder das A, warte mal, es sei denn, es ist... Nee. Also das wird dann 19 sein. Ach so, weil 100 minus 1000. Also 1000, 100 minus 1000, beziehungsweise 1000 minus 100, also 19. 1934. Let's try that.
I'm impressed someone met, and I... It's a journal. I guess it belongs to Echo.
Der direkt daneben steht übrigens, möchte ich nur mal angemerkt haben.
Bad news. Remington is dead.
Bad news?
I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to him. That's all he's written.
Intruder alert. Get inside the tent.
There's nothing else in here.
Are you kidding me? Ich kann ihn nicht mal auf sein Journal ansprechen? It's like I'm done talking to him. Wo finde ich denn das blöde Lockpick? Hör mal, ich rede nochmal mit dem Café-Dude, aber da stand eigentlich auch, dass wir mit ihm fertig sind, ne? Der einzige, wo es noch nicht war, ist jetzt bei dem Museum-Dude. Did Fowler say he lost something? Yes, he did.
You're wasting your precious time, Detective.
Er weiß ja auch nicht, dass er eingebrochen wurde. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob da irgendwo was liegt, was wir hätten finden sollen in der Zwischenzeit. So, if you have any idea in chat, könnt ihr gerne sharen. Weil ich gerade jetzt mich einfach ein bisschen random durchklicke, weil wenn ich tatsächlich irgendwo ein Item übersehen habe... Er hat irgendwo gesagt, er hatte das deep in the something something. Aber hier zum Beispiel liegt ja auch nichts. Und warum sollte es dahin auch wieder zurückkommen, wenn das Lockpicking eigentlich beim Café war? You know?
Water's clear. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad.
Hier liegen ja nirgendwo Dingies. Das ist wahrscheinlich einfacher, wenn man diese Glossy Hints anhat. Weil es kann eigentlich nicht sein, dass wir nichts übersehen haben. Habe ich irgendeinen Ort übersehen? Nee, der war ich überall eigentlich, ne? Liegt hier noch irgendwo was? Click on the bubbles.
What's this?
Aha!
Looks like the stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find
That's not
a
how
clue.
bubbles work, but sure. Are we trying? Also, ich frage mich gerade, soll ich gerade etwas nachbauen? Oder, ja, soll ich hier einfach die... Was ist das so? Wählt ihr doppelt? Das macht doch keinen Sinn. Also soll ich... Das sieht ja schon ein bisschen aus wie die Klaue, aber das hier passt nicht. Ich kann es aber auch nicht drehen. Hier haben wir Markings und auf dem Blatt haben wir auch Markings. Aber ich weiß auch nicht, ob ich das quasi kombinieren soll mit dem, was auf dem Boden liegt. Und wo ich irgendwas hinlocken muss. Ah, wait. This might be something. Das sind ja die Dreier. Das wäre ja hier so ein Dreier-Dingsbums. Aber warte mal, hier ist noch das. This is something, I guess.
I recognize that footprint. It's the same as the one found at the crime scene. What's this?
Okay, aber was bringt mir denn das jetzt hier? Ist das jetzt ein... Sind hier noch mehr Bubbles? Nee.
This staircase is... And this place is so weird.
Wir haben ja aber noch mehr... Und hier sehe ich keine Bubbles. Wo haben wir noch Wasser? Not here. Oh, wait. Ich wollte outside office.
What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down
Finally.
here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Yeah, that's how that works. Okay, das geht so rum.
That's the one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
I know where it came from. Museum.
So, something you found on the floor? Come back when I'm not so busy, all right?
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Wow. Lockpick I found near his body. Might belong to Agent Folder.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is
Finally.
experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something. I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
So, what are we showing photo now?
I mean, the lockpick.
Where did I find this again?
Outside office.
I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You already admitted to owning a lockpick and using it to open locked doors.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You said you lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
He's so dramatic.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence. I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Chapter 4, the beginning of the end.
You finally returned.
Yes.
Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I don't need to.
Final chapter, Boggy's criminal record.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo. If that's not Boggy, what is it?
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature? What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
It all comes together.
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think. This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Final chapter, the murder.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work out.
Video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right.
Okay.
Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
Okay.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Okay. Remington rips off some curtain fabric as he falls. Creaking. 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 Culprit opens Remington's door. creaking. Remington cries out in shock as Boggy appears. Remington fires his hunting rifle at the culprit. Culprit drops the metal poker in the office. Wait. Drops... Nee, das ist dann... Das Klang ist das letzte. Das andere Klang... Grabs the metal poker and stabs Remington.
I think that's it.
Ich habe noch gar nicht alles gelesen, aber schön, dass du dir schon sicher bist. Jetzt rennen wir aber durch die Chapter. Ist halt wirklich so.
Ah, excellent. There's just 2 small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Ist im Kopf.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left
Der Mittelteil noch. Speedrun, weil wir am Anfang so konzentriert waren.
onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
Hello, I am the murderer.
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made up of some thick material, something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
Ach du Scheiße, was weiß ich denn? Das haben wir ja nie gefunden. Is Echo still wearing it? Das ist die einzige Erklärung, weil er hat ja auch diese Layers und Layers und Layers. Es waren keine der Locations, da haben wir jetzt ja nun wirklich mehr als genug geguckt, es sei denn, es ist auch irgendwo im Wasser gelandet, was ich mir nicht vorstellen kann. So I'm guessing it's at the protest.
But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Dididim.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Huh. The hunting photo leads me to believe Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Final chapter, The Hunter and the Hunted.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
How can you know what Boggy wanted?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
It's
finished. Well, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself. ...
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down.
Hey, wait!
Oh no! The drama. Oh no! Hello? Who are you? Sorry, dass das so laut war gerade. Bei mir auch. Such a cutie pie. Oh.
Aha!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
Cute! Das ging jetzt irgendwie ganz flott am Ende, aber wir haben natürlich vorher auch gewissentlich alle Clues gesammelt. We did it! Yes! In 2,5 Stunden Stream mit viel Gelaber zwischendurch. Und ein paar Missklicks und Neugier. Aber das ist doch gut. Das war ein gut investierter 1,37 €, würde ich sagen. Oh no, Skull, hast du nicht aufgepasst? Ich glaube, Teil haben wir alle Clues gesammelt, bevor das Chapter Voice nötig war. Yes.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We better be.
Oh, to be continued. Na, das hoffe ich doch. Das war Detective Grimoire. Nice, I like it. Das war entertaining. Das war eine gute Entscheidung für heute. Ich sage an der Stelle für alle, die bei YouTube zuschauen, ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß. Wir haben noch ganz viele andere kleine Cozy Games in den ganzen Playlists versteckt. Also guckt euch da gerne mal um und bis bald mal wieder.